Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you have been following my channel for some time, first I'm very grateful and thanks to you that this channel is growing. Plus, you know that the tone of our channel is very informal. I talk to you guys just like as friends because we are all learning together. I am not some hi-fi YouTuber. It is just a very humble effort to learn together and to share our knowledge in a very conducive and friendly way. That is why sometimes people wonder that why I talk so informally, because this is just a sitting between friends. And that is why at the start of this video I want to thank Andre. I'm not going to take his full name. He's one of the viewer and he just supported me on coffee. It was so generous. I think this was the first time it happened and I'm very touched. So I couldn't resist but to thank you, and really, I mean, it made my day, so thank you so much for that. Means a lot, really means a lot. And of course to other viewers, commenters who are commenting under the video, who are appreciating it, because this really takes a lot to make, and I'm so grateful that you guys realize that, you appreciate that, and I'm very grateful, very humbled for all the support. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to look at this new tool called as Classifier. Now, this classifier, or the tool is named as Any Classifier, is a framework that helps you build a classifier model without any label, with as limited coding as possible. We'll be installing it in Google Colab for free, and then I will show you how you can create a classifier model which you can use in any setting. As a machine learning engineer or as an AI engineer, one of the unavoidable but the most heavy lifting task is to build and curate a high quality labeled data. By leveraging LLM annotation with permissive license, one can now label data at a better quality and at lightning speed ever. This is inspired This tool, Any Classifier, is inspired by some of the challenges which this creator faced in his day-to-day life, and he came up with this tool and he has shared it with the community, which is really awesome and generous. By providing a higher level abstraction, this project's mission is to further democratize AI to everyone with only one line. Very early stages, still in experimental phase, but it worked in some of the cases, and we will see it in our Google Colab. And of course, you can install it on any Python environment in Linux, Windows, wherever you like. So there are few features which are very noteworthy. First and foremost, as I mentioned earlier, it only takes one line to build any classifier model that you don't have any data for. It gets very smoothly integrated with transformers library, setfit library, fast texts and datasets library, which are very common libraries and packages for dataset management and manipulation. Okay, so that said and done, let me take you to my Google Colab. As you can see, it's a free Google Colab. You can sign up for it and then just go to runtime, select your change runtime and T4 GPU. Very generous of Google to give us this free GPU. Let's install this Any Classifier model first. It is using llama.cpp as backend, and they have provided some pre-built field which reduces the time and then provides us on this CUDA GPU. So let's wait for it to get installed. And if you don't know what llama.cpp is, I have done multiple videos on llama cpp, quite a good backend to run large language models locally. Let's wait for it to get finished. Sometime it takes a bit of a time, so we just have to be a bit patient there. And llama.cpp is done. Let's create another cell, and now let's install Any Classifier, and I will drop the link to its GitHub repo in video description so that you can also check it out. It's not that huge, it's a very lightweight library. And Any Classifier has been installed. Now let's log into Hugging Face because we will be uploading our model to Hugging Face. Now here, let me put exclamation mark here. So I'm just installing transformers, Hugging Face Hub, IP widgets and all that stuff. Let's wait for it to get installed. And then I'm going to log into the notebook here. And for that, meanwhile it happens, let's go to Hugging Face website, click on these three, and of course you would need to sign up with your email address if you haven't already. Click on settings, and then on the left hand side click on access tokens. From here you see that I already have created my write and read token. If you don't have the token, just click on create new token, and then from here you can click on write and then just give it any name and create the token. I already have it, so I'm not going to do it again. If I go down, you will see that it will be asking me for the token. Let me paste my write token here. Let me grab it from my file, and I'm just going to paste it here, and then I'll click on login. And if it is valid one, you will see that login successful sign will appear at the bottom. Now, so once that's done, let's also grab our code in order to do the classification. And this is the whole code which you need to create a classifier model. First up, we are simply importing the stuff from Hugging Face and the libraries which we have installed. Then I am specifying my Hugging Face handle. So if you go back to Hugging Face, you will see at the top left, this is Fahad Mirza C is my handle. You can just get your own and then put it in here, so that when you push it to Hugging Face, your model will be there. And then I'm just grabbing this IMDb dataset. You can grab your own dataset which you want to label, and from there we are simply creating this mock unlabeled data. And then this is where the trainer is being called, which is a trainer any classifier, which is going to train that this model MetaLlama 3.1 in GGF format, a quantized one, on this data set, and it is going to label it, and then we are pushing it to a hub, and from there this is a full test data we are getting, and then evaluating it from the trainer. That's all we are doing, and pushing it to hub. And once that's done, if you want to do the inference, you can simply use these two, that I love the Spider-Man movie, pineapple on pizza is the worst, and it is going to tell you whether it is a positive sentiment or negative sentiment accordingly. So let me run this, and it is running. First up, it is going to download that model which we have specified. The size is under 9 gig, so make sure that you have that much space. And of course you can select any other model too if you like. And the model is downloaded, and it is now downloading the data set. And there you go, you can see that now it is annotating or labeling the data set from your model. Annotation is almost done. As you can see that it is also telling us the ETA, and of course if you have a powerful GPU, it will run a lot faster. And the data annotation is done. It is filtering the indexes, and now it is creating the Parquet format from the arrow format. And let's wait for it to finish the process. And now the model training is started. As you can see here, this is a map which it has created from the data set, and now it is running on these 5 epochs there. So the ETA is quite long, around half an hour. So the model training is done. As you can see that all 5 epochs are done. Took around 40 minutes because it's a T4 GPU, as you can imagine. And now it is running the evaluation, and that is going to take a bit of a time. Hopefully the GPU will be able to support it. It's a T4 one. And everything is complete now. Took, I think, close to an hour. So be patient with it if you're running it on T4 Colab. And if you go up, this is what we were trying to do here. We gave it two sentences. If it is a positive, it will give 1. If it is negative, it is going to give 0. So if I go down here, it has not only ran all the evaluation on it after downloading it, training it, and then you see, there you go. So it has printed 1 and 0. So it has done the classification in a style by using the Llama 3.1. And this is how easy this any classifier makes to convert any model into a classifier. And the same code has already uploaded my model to the Hugging Face. So if I take you to Hugging Face, this is my Hugging Face. If I go down here, you will see that it just uploaded the set fit model on Hugging Face. You can name it anything you like, and it is for text classification. So amazing stuff. Really like the project. I will drop the link to its repo in video's description. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. And by the way, I will drop the link to this collab in video's description. Thanks for watching.